Okay, so I'm going to mow, and I basically want to take a before shot, but let me show you the weather out here. Breezy as all hell. Got storm cloud and some kind of freaky looking clouds, but I can tell it's been raining because I can see the water along here. That holds the water for the longest time. But this is a before shot. This is what I look like before I mowed, in case I'm missing anything by the time I get done. Up, there she is. There's the after. Not too bad today. Breeze is blowing. Not only is the breeze blowing, but it's actually cooler out here. I looked it up. It's quite a bit cooler. There is apparently a cold front blowing through. So it holds back here. That has lowered the temperature, caused rain and breeze. It feels wonderful. If only they could all be like this. But no, this is good. I'll live. It's off to take a shower, shave. Thinking about shaving the goatee just for something new. I think the wife puts the kibosh on it, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm not weed eating today. I'll do the whole yard next week. I don't know, this is the off week for it. I have a plan, and then the plan is to do as little as possible with the yard as least often as possible. I know most people don't agree with this plan, but it seems to have worked for me so far. It only gets the homeowners association only gets on me a couple times a year. So the new phone, this is Samsung Galaxy S4, nice phone. I'm starting to catch on to why everybody likes all these tablets and stuff. I started using this compared to that old crappy Android phone that I had. Let me tell you, man, world of difference. This one actually does everything. I can actually install a few cool apps instead of just the absolute bare minimum. But the way it gets around and the freedom it gets you to just walk around, I used to think that tablets were a fad, but I'm using this phone, man. I'm telling you, I understand now why people do it. Facebook, for example, I prefer it on the phone because it actually looks cleaner and I can find things easier. And I could use the speech to text feature, which is nice. That actually works. I've never seen that actually work until this phone, not reliably. This phone does a pretty darn good job as long as you're not in the wind, you don't have people talking around you, you don't have the TV on in the background, that kind of crap. It does a pretty darn good job. Yeah, I'm flabbergasted. I've done a blog entry with it and everything. It's really neat. It turns out I am a terrible speaker because I tend to stop in the middle of my sentences and try to form the rest of the sentence like I just did there. And you don't notice that until you start to dictate to a computer. When the computer says, that's what you said, stupid, and it's like, oh crap. So you have to go back and read it just to make sure you didn't stumble in the middle of a sentence and cuss and not realize it. But one thing I wish it would do that I haven't figured out yet is to get it to read text to me. Apparently there's a way to do that on these things. I gotta go down and figure that out. But that's the next step. A new phone number. I like having a new phone number because I've got people looking for me, and it's nice to purge those calls every couple of years. But I don't know. They seem to have dropped off since I bought the house. So my credit got a little better after I bought the house. So I'm thinking that I might keep this number for a while. But we'll see how it goes as well. Anyway, it's off to the showers. And if I can think of something else to put up, I'll do it. But I'm going to see if I can call it right there. I already ordered batteries and a hardened case because I carry it in my pocket. And, a grand total of $30 for all of it. And they wonder why you don't pay $60 at the store for a battery, or $60 for a case. It's like, well, because I can get a case, a couple batteries, and a charger, all for under $30 with tax. Drive out's less than $30. So even if they're not fantastic batteries, even if they don't have the right name on them, if they work at all, they're pretty much worth it. So yeah, the stores are just we're not the place to go for accessories. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. This phone does get warm when I shoot video with it. That's one thing that upsets me. Of course, it's been in my pocket. Anyway, Third time's a charm. Adios.